My name is Alex Vargas. I play offensive line, defensive line for McArthur High School. I'm a junior now. Soon to be a senior, hope.
Alex, you've been through the roller coaster ride at McArthur. You were there when it was as low as it could possibly get.
Yes, I've been here since freshman year. The 2019 season was a horrible season. When Coach Roden came to spring season, he changed everything. The ball game became more intense. He's more intense with the football game than anything. He's one heck of a coach. That's what I love about him. That's what I love him about Coach. When I leave, since he's senior year, I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
He changed my life.
Yeah.
And one thing I know that I've been freshman year, I remember all our coaches were young and they didn't know much. So we were just like mostly playing by our own, and it was really hard. I was starting freshman year D-line, and it was pretty hard because I didn't even know that much. Until when Coach Roden came, I started learning more and started getting stronger too. All the workouts that he's been doing paid off and everything. And let's see, Coach Roden, he's good with colleges since he came from Hampton University. He's good with colleges. He can talk to anybody. He makes us go to college, even though you never played football. He'll like make you go to college, even though it's D2 or D3.
Right.
Like our senior, like last season, senior Jojo Villar. It's because his height problem, he couldn't go to a D1 or D2 school.
Right.
But Coach Roden kept going to find him a school where he can go to.
That was your quarterback, right?
Yes, our quarterback. And he eventually found a D3 school, and I'm happy for him because we protected him. I was sophomore year. I love my quarterback. That was my favorite quarterback. I protected him with my life, and I love him. I hope him. I wish him good over there in Susquehanna University, and I hope he does a good season over there.
So no matter where it is, Coach cares about you getting your education.
Yes,
first and foremost.
He always goes with education first and then football.
Right.
He always makes sure that we get our right education. We have study hall for an hour and a half before practice, and then after that we go to practice, and then we go to everything.
Right.
And then if you need help, he always gets tutors to like help us with classes, and he always helps us. He's a really helpful guy in McArthur, and that's why we love him.
Tell us a little bit about your background, man. He said you have Samoan background.
Samoan.
Okay.
My grandpa is like Samoan, so my dad is half Samoan, half Honduran. My grandma is Honduras.
Okay.
So mostly my Samoan background came from my grandma.
Okay.
Yes, and of course there's always the chant that we always have to give. We're practicing it right now, and it's a good way to get the people hyped.
Okay. How does it go?
It's a lot of stuff. It's long.
Okay.
And I mostly like chant like a lot of stuff like we were powerful, we were always winning and everything, and we start going
and just go from there, and you just it just carries over.
Yes.
Everything. Okay. So had anybody played football before you in your family, or?
No, I'm actually the first one because my family is really good with soccer.
Right.
And I've played soccer my whole life since since I was 10. And then my dad noticed I was getting way too big for soccer. So he started putting me in the Optimist program when I was in 8th grade. So that's my first time ever playing football. And now football is like my thing now. Like, I still play soccer. I know how to kick and everything still, but I still love football. It's in me now.
Any inspiration? I mean, a lot of Samoan players have cracked through to the NFL now.
Yes, I know.
Anybody in particular you kind of admire? Or?
I really don't. I know there's a lot of players that are I know I'm probably the smallest Samoan you've seen, but to me, I'm working hard to fulfill what I want, and I'm working hard to succeed in every level I want.
Have you gone to a lot of line camps and stuff like that, and kind of try to improve your game? What did you do in the off season?
In the off season, I worked out a lot. My coach, offensive line coach, Coach Damo, he really helped a lot with our legs and arms. I got way stronger from last year, and it really helps a lot with getting stronger because you need a lot of power to push those D linemen.
You talked about the spring last year and what coach brought to the table and everything, but one thing is for a coach to come in, you do okay in the spring, there's a lot of expectation, but then when you actually realize it and those wins start piling in, what was that like to finally know that, all right, this is paying off and this team can be good?
Yes. It was really, I was grateful because I did not trust nobody because the coaches last year, they 2 years before when I was freshman, they didn't really care about us. That's mostly it. They didn't really care about us, and that's why we lost everything. But when coach came, everything changed. Everything was always win. Don't think about losing. He always makes us think about winning more than anything, and that's why our potential went up, and we just kept running and keep running. Even in the rain after Cooper City game, I still had heart. I wanted to beat them, even though we lost it by 3 points. It was a heck of a game.
Talk about what you're going to need to be able to match what you did last year, or even top it this year, because you lost a few key guys, especially at the skill positions. What's coming back on your team that you can do?
We have 2 upcoming freshmen, which is Steve and Stefan. They're good receivers.
Okay. And
I think they're going to stand out really good this year because even though they're freshmen, they're really good. One of them, Alex, a sophomore, I think he bombed one of our third nation DBs in the nation, and you really don't know how they are because they really are good for freshmen, sophomores. I really think Lavache Kelly, one of our seniors, Stefan and Steve is going to be one of them in senior year. They're going to be really good.
And how much is the O-line going to have to just drive, push forward? And
we will always push forward for anyone. Even if our quarterback, we don't know them, we'll still get to know them, and we'll protect you with our life. That's how it is.
You sounded like it because when you were talking about Jojo Villar last year, it was like, that's my guy, that's my quarterback. So
yeah, the offensive line, we really get together. We get together with the quarterback and everything. We have an incoming senior from Texas. His name's Cody. So we're talking to him and everything, and we got together and everything. So we're good with him, and now we got to play the ball game when we're playing with him.
I heard there's a quarterback battle between him and who else is
Cody and Cato. Cato is an upcoming freshman. He's really good. He's really good for a freshman. He has nice throws and everything. It's just that he's a little skinny. It's just we're going to get him bigger eventually because he's a freshman, so he has 4 years to get bigger. So we'll work on it.
But either way, whoever wins it, both those guys are going to get their jersey clean if you have anything to say about it, right?